Lakeshore. I passed by a place where I used to get ice cream, and now I'm going to pick someone up. So I'm going to let you see Lakeshore Ave. It's pretty cool. So this is the barbecue latkes uh, restaurant. You see it over there, right there. Okay, I'm gonna go this time. And so there used to be an ice cream place called the Ice Creamery on this street that we used to love come to. I'm going to pick someone up from, I guess, a store over here. Yeah, there's the Ice Creamery. God, and this place is so much fun on the weekends. They have so much going on here on the weekends. Oh my God, her name's Erica. Erica? There she is. Do you want me to open the trunk? Do you want me to open the trunk?
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, Erica. I'm Erica. I'm your driver for today.
In 450 feet, turn right to exit the parking lot on Lake Park Avenue. Then turn left on Lakeshore Avenue.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So I think it's telling me to go. Is it okay?
Yeah, you can do that one.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm so happy. Thank you for asking.
That's not often the response you hear.
Really?
I'm so happy.
You don't hear that?
I think people are kind of programmed
To say I'm fine, thank you. Fine, thank you. I'm okay.
to grumble something.
Then turn right on Lake Park Avenue.
I'm a retired teacher. I retired 8 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm doing my own online curriculum. Can you subscribe to my YouTube channel?
I can, yeah.
Teacher Erica 678. Erica like America, ERICA.
Yeah.
And there's no space. It's Teacher Erica 678.
In 650
I mean,
feet,
if I misspelled
turn
your
left
name,
on
I'd be
Lakeshore
misspelling my
Avenue.
own.
Then turn left on MacArthur Boulevard.
Well, some people spell it ERIKA.
Yeah, no,
So
we're not
rather
doing
than
any of
have
that.
people say, how do you spell it? You know what I'm saying? I just say like America, and then it's easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. I do that. But yeah, I know
had a
your name
student
is
who
spelled like
it with
mine.
a K, and
We funny about that.
I would tease her. I was
Yeah,
like, what's with this, like, Norwegian spelling?
Now, I never heard anyone tease anyone like that, but that's a good one. No, yeah, I didn't. Erica Huggins, who's part of the Black Panther Party, she spelled her name ERICKA. And I was named like in homage to her and Bill Cosby's daughter, Erica. But my mom spelled it ERICA, and I was so very happy. So very happy. Ericka. No. Come on.
Have you
Especially
even
because
seen it
America,
spelled,
our name is in there.
Have you even seen it spelled with a double A? Like
Yeah,
Aaron?
Arica.
Yeah.
We went to girl with Arica Block, but well, she was maybe she was Norwegian because she was from another country. She wasn't.
The funny thing is I'm also a teacher.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What do you teach?
I teach 9th and 10th grade English.
No, you don't. Go, girl. How many years you been a teacher?
Oh gosh, since 2011.
So how many? I'm not a math teacher.
So what is that? This would be 14.
Turn left
14
onto Carter
years.
Boulevard.
Yeah.
Then take the ramp on the left for
Here,
I-580
right?
East.
Yeah.
Good. I'm just glad I'm going the right way.
Take the ramp on the left for I-5. Stay on I-5.
So what school do you? Where do you teach?
Bishop O'Dowd?
No, you don't. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Oh my goodness! Like everybody that wanted to be somebody in my age range went to O'Dowd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know it's got a big.
A good reputation. Does it
big
still have a good
history.
reputation? Yeah, it has a huge history. O'Dowd is a big deal. That for you. That's really cool. A black, yeah. A black teacher at O'Dowd, English teacher. What? I like that.
There's a few of us.
And that's even better to hear. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So are you on holiday or what's
No,
going on
I
today?
don't teach the first 2 periods.
Good for you.
And
You can do
on
your
these
life.
days, and
Multitask.
I told the kids that I would bring them something. It's they call it Dead Week, but it's like
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah,
I know
prep
that
for
week.
finals.
Yeah, I get it.
so. I told them that I would bring a little something as
That's,
they
yeah, that's
prep
yeah.
for their final.
That's really nice. It's so funny that the person I had earlier, he was a retired teacher. He taught at the college in the Philippines, engineering, and we were like chatting it up. And before he came, I was saying some things about how teachers spend their own money, and we spend a lot of money, and we never get reimbursed, and we never get overtime, and there should be like English teachers should get paid more than PE teachers. Like there's a difference between an AP English teacher and teaching 11th grade and a high school 11th grade PE teacher and the workload and what they have to do to prepare. And we don't get like hours to prepare. We don't get money for what, like you can walk into a classroom and see who put money in it because they have different kind of wallpaper. There's different deer mark spacing, and you can see who doesn't care just by walking in their classroom. Those are the conversations I was having this morning.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to see you, Erica. And then your name is Erica? So God is like, okay, here you go, baby.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because even sometimes with the students, the expectation for the turnaround on work,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, let's do a little bit of quick math. 75 essays at an average of like 4, like
I know.
this won't, you
When
can't
you
get
do
these back
when you do
tomorrow.
the no and what I used to do the math on is if you have 100 students and you ask each student to do a 5-page essay and you have to read that total amount of pages and you divide it by the hours that you have in a week, I totally get it. You're like preaching to the choir. But I'm gonna tell you a joke.
Yes.
I took off today because I was like, let me see. I've been doing Lyft for like 13 days, and and it lets me when I get sick of teaching, I can just like come here. Like I drove from Sacramento
Okay.
and came, and it's my hometown, and just chill out and have a good time. And then tomorrow I'll sub, and it'll be fun, and everything feels good. So I got my point because I was a police officer like, tripping me out. Must be an accident. I used to teach in Dubai for the last 13 years.
Oh.
I came home 3 years ago because my mom passed and many elders were old and people had babies and cousins I didn't know. No, everybody, this is what we do in they did it there, it was because there was a huge accident. So I wonder what he's trying to slow us down from. And don't play, because if that white truck goes past him, it's then a problem.
In 3 miles, use the right lane to take exit 29A toward Gulf Lakes Road, 98th Avenue. Then at the light, take a slight right.
At least we're first. At least we caught him right behind. And I was actually going to go in front of him, but I didn't want him behind me. I wish I would have went in front of him, because I would have been past this. I think this is what it is. This stuff. He's going to clean it. Well, he doesn't want to get hit. And you know how stupid people are. Not stupid, but impatient.
No, I understand.
Yeah, and people are impatient, and if he didn't do it like that, they would just think, oh, you can go to the left around him. No. They're not playing that with their life. Highway patrols, they have a really hard job, and it's really scary because in their training, like when they go to a car, they're not sure if somebody's going to shoot them. So they're on the freeway, and there's nothing like recourse. They have a different kind of training than like the police on the streets. It's a little bit different. I like them better sometimes. Not in Oakland. I don't like no police officers in Oakland. But in Sac, they're cool. And in San Mateo, you know, in areas where it's not too many black people, they're a little bit more patient with you.
I was listening to there's this podcast called American Scandal.
Okay.
And they cover everything from like Iran Contra affair, Clinton, Lewinsky, like they, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and they did a season on what's his name? I think it's John Burge and the Midnight Crew, the cops down in Chicago.
Okay.
It was like, I don't know, maybe 6 episodes or something like that, kind of detailing the way that the police operate. And so it's really difficult when you hear things like that to be able to keep your respect.
Yeah, you're very guarded in how you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're being guarded. Just say
Me?
it. Yeah, you're
No,
not.
I guess I'm just trying to be diplomatic.
Yeah, don't be. Just tell me what it is, because I'm
But you
not
know, it's
getting it.
hard to, like you were saying, like I like them better than them, and cops in Oakland, no. And then it's like you want to have respect for people, and you want to have respect for the people that are in these positions, but it's very hard.
It's very hard.
To
Yeah.
do that and still feel like you're on the right side of things.
Right. Yeah. You know, in the UAE, the cops don't pull you over unless you're on your phone with your hands. That's the only time they pull you over. And you can plead with them, and they're so kind. They're no, madame, you get a ticket. But they have like poles that are sensors for your speeding. So the sensors are everywhere. So they don't look for people speeding. They don't look for people who don't have their registration. The pole will tell them everything. And if you're driving without registration, when you do go to register, they say, oh, you've been driving without registration for this long, you owe this fee. And it's very simple, diplomatic, like you're saying, and cut and dry. And the police officers are very chill. So I always tense up and freeze up. When I first went to UAE, I used to do that. And then after a while, it was like, man, this is different. This is really
Take
different.
exit 29A toward Gulf Lakes Road, 98th Avenue. Then at the light, take
I
a
got
slight
I was on my phone, like one of these, holding it, coming from San Mateo before I had this thing, before I was doing Lyft, and I was coming from San Mateo to Oakland, and I was lost because it's point where you get off San Mateo Bridge, and you have to merge, either going up to Warren Freeway or going 880. And the cop pulled me over, and I was in a rental car, a nice one, and I said, he said, why I'm pulling you over? And I was like, no. He's like, you're on the phone, it's illegal, da da da. And I said, I was just holding it. And he's like, yeah, it's still illegal. And then he proceeds to say, well, why are you here? And well, what are you doing? And like all these like personal questions, right? And at first I'm indulging him, and then when he goes to the car and brings back the ticket, he asks me one more question. I just look at him like, there's no reason to indulge you anymore. You're gonna give me a ticket. I don't get any benefit from telling you anything that is none of your business. And that's Oakland. I was like, let me get out of here. Let me get back to SAC. But I love the Bay, really. Where are you from?
Originally from LA.
Really? And how are you liking the differentiation?
I like how small Oakland is. LA is just so massive.
Yeah. Does the Garment District still exist? Because I want to go do some shopping down there.
Yeah.
Really?
But but it's very similar to what you were saying. There's this feeling of lately, like maybe I should go back home
to LA.
Like the nieces and nephews. Are
Yes.
big
Yep. And you don't get to.
Old.
Yep. Hi, I'm with teacher Erica.
Yeah.
I love you. Don't know how much I love saying that. That was so cool.
That kids aren't trying to
do what?
Cut out, or somebody's like trying to, your kids trying to leave.
Okay.
So.
But you're happy here at Bishop O'Dowd.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
I find that.
Is this where you want me to drive?
If you just pull behind this car right here, this BMW.
I see a Honda.
No, right here in the little red zone. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I didn't see the Beamer. I didn't see the Beamer.
Which car?
I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah. Well, enjoy yourself, and I hope the students really appreciate you. And did you subscribe to my channel?
I did.
Please look out for me. Okay, I'll move.
No.
Take your time, okay?
Students who are being built. I appreciate it.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay, take your time. See, here's my little sub, my sub thing, my sub ID. Where's your ID, girl? Oh, they know you.
You don't have to wear them. It's a nice.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Have a good one.
You too. O'Dowd. You teach at O'Dowd? Are you kidding me? There's only a few of us. I like that. There's a lot of black people working here. Is the principal black? The principal fair?
So we need a lot of black people up here.
I saw you, and then I dropped off teacher Erica, and then look at him, he black, and then she said there's a couple of black teachers up here. And where I teach up in SAC, I'm the unicorn.
Okay, well, this is Oakland. You know this is Oakland.
I know this is my hometown,
All
yeah.
right, mine too. So first time you've been up here?
I've been out of the country for about 15 years,
Where
teaching
are
in Dubai. Yeah.
Yeah, we're everywhere now. You get a lot of people.
I appreciate that. Have a good one. All right now. You heard me, huh? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Teacher Erica 678. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Teacher Erica, ERICA 678. No space. No space. I'm a retired teacher. I just retired 8 months ago. But I'm still doing my own thing. You gonna subscribe? You gonna subscribe? Okay, it's okay. Thank you, with the white shirt on. Thank you. Okay, have a good day. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Fuck out of here. He's like, I know this is Oakland. Like, we're running to He said, no, I'm good. I said, okay. Yeah, but that's how we do it in the bank. Even if you say what you want, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Sorry, I didn't. So I'm just leaving Bishop O'Dowd, dropping off a teacher, and her name was Erica, and the guy worked security. Basically, when I came back around, I think you heard the conversation because I went live. I'm live, and I forgot. And then the guy in the cart that works there, probably with campus security response, is like, "This is Oakland. You know you're in Oakland." Like, yeah, I know where I am, but I'm coming from the X generation, and Bishop O'Dowd used to be like a white school. That was a white predominant from what I remember. And the black people that did go to O'Dowd, like my cousin Pee Wee and my first love, I won't say his name, but it begins with the M and it ends with the E. He went to O'Dowd, and there was a small black population there, but not a very large. And I didn't know they had any black teachers back in the day. So I'm gonna ask Pee Wee if she had any black teachers up at O'Dowd, or how many were there. So his response to me that this is Oakland, it was Oakland 25 years ago, and it wasn't a lot of black people working there, right? So his response was like, and then I asked about the principal. Was the principal fair? He didn't answer that question because it's his job. I understand that, but he could have said yeah, or he could have said, from what I know or what I've seen, but he didn't say that. The person listening, and this is why it's always good, because I have a big mouth to just speak, because the person I'm speaking to may not vibe with me, but there may be someone listening who does. And that person, I said, can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? And he said, yeah, and he wrote it down. He looked for it, and the other guy, I said, are you gonna? He said, no, I'm good. And that's what I like about the Bay, that you can just be yourself and say what you feel, and nobody takes it. And I said, okay. And I have no hard feelings to that guy other than, thank you for, like saying that you ain't gonna do it, because you're not my avatar, and I don't care. So, because I got one, you can't get two. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. So I was happy about that. That was nice. And I'm glad that there are black teachers at Bishop O'Dowd. There's a lot of educators, that move up that I've met from Los Angeles that come to Northern Cal Bay area. So that was cool. And I'm just enjoying my day in the Bay, having fun, driving in the sun. It's kind of slow. Oh, this is taking me to the wrong area. Wrong area. This is not the way I want to, because I see it saying like your the wait time is longer, and I thought I was going to Berkeley, but I must have missed it. You know why? Because I was talking, and I don't want to be on this freeway. I got to get off. Now I'm getting in traffic. Yeah, I got to get off on East 14. But sometimes I get a lot of short trips in Oakland. And right now it's 10% turbo on Lyft, which means that you get like a bonus something. At least East 14th is right here. It is an absolutely beautiful day. Gorgeous day to be driving. And what I have on, the way it looks, and to me, as I'm looking at myself, even though my dress is linen, it reminds me of something I wore in the past that I really liked. So when I look at myself, I'm like, woo, you look good, girl. You look good, girl. You looking good. Because we're going to, you know where I need to take you? To Too Short Avenue on High Street and Foothill. Can you believe that they named the street after Too Short, and he did not even have to die to get his name on the street? I don't know when they did that, but I love that. When I saw that the other day, I was like, oh my God, Too Short Ave. Peace to Too Short. What's up, nigga? Okay, here we are, San Leandro Boulevard. Excuse me, let's see, 4 to 10 minute wait. This is not where I want it to be. Not at all where I want it to be. I went the wrong way because I don't know my way around anymore. That's why it's so nice driving and getting compensated to drive, because I get to see my hometown, reminisce, remember my way around and make some money. So this is East 14th. You know, this is the hood. But it ain't the hood, right? But this is the main street in East Oakland, 167th Ave. Okay? It looks nice in the daytime. I mean, you know, Oakland is cool. San Leandro, Oakland is cool. But this is 165th. Quiet. It's quiet today. So in this area, the Lyft app is saying it's a 5 to 11 minute wait. And that there are 53 rides that were in this area so far today. And or within whatever, I don't know, the average rides per hour for people. And I'm going back toward North Oakland and the Berkeley area because I seem to get things faster over there. Like, I've only had 3 rides today. One from Crocker, one from Berkeley to North Oakland, and then one from Lakeshore to East Oakland. Okay, there's a Lyft one coming up. Let's see if I get it. Nope, I missed it. Somebody hit me. But I heard it, but I didn't get it fast. But I'm not platinum yet. And today I can't earn any points. It's not until tomorrow. Today is for me to try to get to 25 to 30 so that on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday I really see my profit. So today is just a day to try to get 25 to 30 rides. And that's a lot. So if I end up with 16 or 17 rides, that's still really good. I want to kind of like zoom in. Let's go to the 580 freeway. See, the 580 freeway. We're going to take a right here because I want to get back to where... When you drive on the street, you use more gas because you're stopping at the stoplight and you're going. So this makes you use more gas. It's better when you get on the freeway and then you use less gas. So that's just a little tip for saving gas. If you're gonna go a distance, it's better to get on the freeway. So now we're heading, this what we call, where we are right now is in Oakland, is what we call the Flatlands, near Eastmont Mall and East Oakland. And the way I'm driving is I'm going to the hills, the Oakland Hills. And the Oakland Hills link to the Berkeley Hills, and the Berkeley Hills link to the San Francisco, to the El Cerrito Hills. And when you look at the view from Oakland, Berkeley, or El Cerrito, you see San Francisco. So when I'm on the San Mateo side, you see the Oakland, Berkeley Hills, and other side of the bay. This is what makes the Bay Area so very beautiful from so many different angles, because you have lovely views in San Francisco, you have lovely views from the Oakland Hills, and Berkeley Hills, El Cerrito Hills. It's just really, I can't believe I grew up here. We're on Fairmont Drive. in Foothill in East Oakland. We're about to get on the freeway, going back towards Lakeshore, because that's where I seem to have rides come quickly. So now we're getting ready to get on the freeway. See how beautiful it is? It's really nice. Here we go. And now we're getting on the freeway. And this is the 580 freeway. We have the 880 freeway, which I hate driving on the 880 because the cops are just the sharks. I call cops sharks. They are just too ruthless on the 880, and there's always a lot of traffic on the 880. But the 580 is pretty cool, and it links to the Warren Freeway, which takes you to the top of the Oakland Hills. But this freeway is like in the middle. It's the middle freeway, right? So it's still like, you feel like you're in the hills in a good area. It's off of the Warren Freeway. There's not as many cops. If you're driving the speed limit, you'll be okay. Well, and you have tags. You're properly registered. You have your insurance. You'll be okay. God willing. So I'll probably edit this for TikTok because this is a lot of like footage, you know. But I see people who are on YouTube and they walk away and they're just showing an empty space, whereas I'm showing the freeway and it's as if you're driving with me, and I wonder if that's going to resonate with anyone. I wonder.